One step forward, two steps backwards, yeah. Immature lover who don't use big words, yeah.
Hey and welcome back to my channel. I trust that you are all doing fine. Welcome to today's video. I want to start this video by making breakfast. I have two large oranges that I want to use in making my orange cupcakes, and this is a local orange and it's so sweet because they are in season. They have a lot of sugar. I'm going to dice into smaller pieces. Trust me, even if I get to blend this orange, I will be blending it with the peel on, and the peel won't affect the taste of the cupcakes because it's not bitter. So we are going to do that, and then I'll be putting it in the blender, add 3 eggs, add 1 cup of sugar, and then blend it into a paste. But with that paste, I want that paste to have some chunkiness of the oranges in it. I don't want to blend it until it is smooth. That is the kind of paste that I want for my orange cupcakes. I don't know if you've ever tried these orange cupcakes, but I love them and they are so delicious. I'm going to use 3 eggs. These 3 eggs are the ones that are going to help me so that I can be able to blend the oranges down. And as we blend, the oranges will also be releasing their juices, and that really adds up also. So after blending it, I'm going to transfer it into a bowl, and then I'll be adding the rest of the ingredients that we do need to make these orange cupcakes. So I'm adding like a 6-7 teaspoonful of oil, and then I'll mix that well. After that, I'll be adding some self-raising flour. I keep adding bit by bit so that I can get the consistency that I want. I don't have the actual measurement, but if you do add this way bit by bit, you'll still get that consistency minus you needing the exact measurement of the flour. So that is why I keep adding bit by bit as I keep mixing it. Remember, orange cakes don't need you to use an electric whisk. Just use your spoon, and then I'm going to add 5 spoonfuls of melted butter. I'm adding butter because butter with cake is just something else. It's so good when you add it into cakes. So that is why I'm adding the butter, and then I'm going to give it a good mix, and then I'll align my tray with some cupcake sheets, and then we will be baking this for 20 minutes on low heat until it's done. Remember, my oven doesn't have a timer, so I always bake all my cupcakes on low heat, and they really come out so perfect. This morning, I will be making banana cake as well because I love banana cake. It's one of those cakes that I do love making and taking them with tea. So I have some banana over here. I got these bananas last week and they were not ripe, but today I found out that they are ripe, and I decided to make some banana cake. Initially, I wanted to make banana cake, not orange cake, but we still have a lot of oranges in the house. So I decided to actually use all the fruits that I have to make the cakes. Given that my children love orange cakes, I decided to also make that for them. They don't like the banana one. I just forced them to take it, but they really don't like it. So I'll be sweetening it today with some sugar, extra sweetness. Yeah, I am not a sugar person, but I just decided to add sugar inside there. And then that is melted butter, like a half cup of it. 2 eggs. Yeah, for this I did use 2 eggs. Then I'm going to mix that well. I'm still using the self-raising flour, and I will be adding some vanilla essence. Of course, we need some essence in this cake, so that is why I'm adding a little bit of the essence. And then I'll be adding some self-raising flour. Also here, I add bit by bit as I mix so that I get the consistency that I want. Sometimes I go for runny consistency, but when it comes to bananas, I don't go for runny consistency. I just want thick ones, because if you go for runny one, it will actually come out soggy. And I'm adding some chocolate chips and also some raisins, and then I'm going to mix that well. This is just a good combination, and then I'm going to mix that well. After that, I'll put it aside because I'll not be baking it now. The orange cakes are still, the cupcakes are still in the oven, so I'll just put it aside. Then I'll be grating this orange here. I want to make a glaze for those muffin cakes. Yeah, let me just call them muffin, cupcakes, whichever, it all works. So I've just grated the zest, and then I'm going to also squeeze out the juice because we need this juice to make the glaze. Then I'll be adding it into my pan. I'm actually using this cocoa gas because the oven is busy and I can't light the top of the gas. It's dangerous to do that. Mine doesn't do that. I can't like multi serve, so I'm going to be using this cocoa gas. I'm also making some tea on the other side, so I've added some icing sugar into the juice of the oranges. I'm going to let it just cook, or maybe keep like boiling, yeah, like boiling until we get a very thick and smooth paste from it. On the other side, I've added cinnamon and cocoa into my tea. And then the cupcakes, I was looking at the cupcakes to see if they are ready, but they are not. So after breakfast, I want to make a few meats that I did get from the slaughterhouse yesterday. So I'm adding one large onion into my water. Actually, I feel like laughing because I had mixed feelings of bringing this to the camera, but I'll bring it anyway. This is sheep head. I want to make some head soup. Like me, I love head soup, and I've drank this head soup for a long time. Instead of me keep buying the soup, I rather just make it on my own. So I'm adding some ginger, some chili, some kapilipili there. So I'm going to boil that in the jiko outside. This is the cow tongue. I don't know if you've ever eaten cow tongue. Yeah, this is a cow tongue. I want to boil it so that I can be able to remove the outer cover that is not needed. And this is sheep tail. I want to also get some oil from here and also make it the way my mom always makes it. So I'm going to actually cut it into smaller pieces. I got it also from the slaughterhouse. It's very, very fresh. So I'm going to also cut it into smaller pieces, and then I'll just fry it in a pot so that it can release the oil. So that is what I'll be doing. I'll just slice it into smaller pieces. There's no big deal with this. Like, people eat these. Me, I've eaten these a lot for the past few years back. So I know how it tastes, and I know the goodness when it comes with. So I got this from the slaughterhouse, and I'm actually chopping these as I catch up with another YouTuber. That is Violet Kwamboka. Violet Kwamboka is a YouTuber. If you've never come across her channel, please visit her. She has amazing content. She has good content when it comes to cleaning motivation, homemaking. Just go to her channel, subscribe, and also support that girl. Her channel's name is Violet Kwamboka. So I'll put this in a pot, and then we'll just get the oil from there. This is oxtail. It's very fresh. Like this time, I just got it so fresh, and I'm so happy about that. I love oxtail. It's one of my favorites meat. So I'm going to cut it into smaller pieces, and then I'll be boiling it. Every meat here I'm just boiling, and then I'll be keeping, even the soup I'll boil, and then I'll keep it. I will prepare some liver as well, and I'll soak it in milk first to get rid of the bloody taste, and also to help me remove the peel that makes it a little bit chewy. I will add some salt so that we can get enough flavors when we get to cook it, but I'll not be cooking it. I'll just bake it in the oven and then store it and maybe use some for dinner. Yeah, so that is what I'm going to do. Just mix well, put a cling film on top, and then store in the fridge. So the tongue is ready. I want to remove the outer cover. I had to boil it so that I can be able to remove the outer cover. You can't remove the outer cover minus boiling it. So I'll just try and scrub the outer cover off and then cut it into smaller pieces, put it in the container, and then I'll be storing it in the fridge. If at some point you've ever had any soup, be it goat leg soup, cow leg soup, head soup of the cow or the sheep or anything, it comes with the tongue, and normally it's so delicious. I'm going to actually store this in the fridge, and I was still cooking other things on the side. Like, I did not just get these things alone. I also got some matumbo, a lot of them. Yeah, it was very, very much affordable at the slaughterhouse. Like, a kilo was going for 120 shillings. How affordable is that? So after that, the head is done. I'm going to remove this head from the pot. I'm not going to consume this. I'm going to throw this away because the meat is extra tender and crumbling down. I did not want it anymore, but I ended up mashing the rest of the meat in soups. But with this soup, I did not mash the head inside here. And this is done. It looks so delicious. It's so spicy. So after that, I went straight into cleaning. I want to just tidy up this place before I leave because I want to go to the market. But before that, I want to touch places that I normally get to ignore whenever I'm in the kitchen. And given that this day I'm a bit free, I'll just do that and then I'll head out. I hope you get the motivation to also clean your space because I'll be doing a lot of cleaning in this area.
One step forward, two steps backwards, yeah. Immature lover who don't use big words, yeah. I don't need convincing at all because I know what I want. Baby, can't you figure it out? What's going on in your heart? What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? What's it gonna take for you to show, take for you to show feels, yeah. I've been trying to take it slow, but my patience low. Think it's time you 2 steps backwards, yeah. Time's about run out to use those big words, yeah. I don't need convincing at all because I know what I want. Baby, dig deep, it's time to make a move on my heart. What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? What's it gonna take for you to show, take for you to show feels, yeah. I've been trying to take it slow, but my patience low. Think it's time you let me know. What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me, yeah. One step forward, 2 steps backwards, yeah. Immature lover who don't use big words, yeah. I don't need convincing at all because I know what I want. Baby, can't you figure it out? What's going on in your heart? What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? What's it gonna take for you to show, take for you to show feels, yeah. I've been trying to take it slow, but my patience low. Think it's time you let me know. What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me, yeah. Summer's over, still getting nowhere, yeah. If winter blows here, baby, I fear we gon' disappear. Do you even want me? Do you even worry that I'm gonna love somebody else? Do you think about me when you're feeling lonely by yourself? What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? What's it gonna take for you to show, take for you to show feels, yeah. I've been trying to take it slow, but my patience low. Think it's time you let me know. What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me, yeah. One step forward, 2 steps backwards, yeah. Time's about run out to use those big words, yeah. I don't need convincing at all because I know what I want. Baby, dig deep, it's time to make a move on my heart. What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me? What's it gonna take for you to show, take for you to show feels, yeah. I've been trying to take it slow, but my patience low. Think it's time you let me know. What's it gonna take for you to love, take for you to love me, yeah.
I hung out behind this balcony a lot and I wanted to get rid of the dust, and also empty the trash, because if I leave the trash there, it attracts a lot of flies. So it's good to always empty your trash area. And make some chapati and lentil curry before I head out to the market. I want to stock up on groceries, so I'll make some chapati and some lentil curry. I have some lentils that I had pre-boiled earlier from my batch cooking, the first batch cooking. So that is the last bit of legumes that I have. I want to make some lentil curry, like I miss lentil curry, and then I will head out. This is a new market that I wanted to try and I love it. Everything there is very affordable and I'll definitely go back. So I got some pineapple, tamarind. I got some green beans that are diced already. I got some green peas as well. I got broccoli. Broccoli was so much affordable, 60 bob per piece. Like, I've never come across that kind of price. It's so affordable. I got some okra, that is butternut that I got. I also got some bell peppers. I wanted the one that are concentrated and I love them. I also restocked on tomatoes. I already have tomatoes, so I did not need much. Given that we are on the season of fruits, some oranges, some pixies, I'm going to make use of that until before the season comes to an end, because it's almost coming to an end. I also had some tender maize that I want to boil. I got some coconut, some carrots, as well as the passion fruits. I want to mix the passion fruits with the pixie and make some juice, and also got some sweet potatoes. I prefer these huge sweet potatoes because they don't have the thread-like things inside compared to the smaller ones, and I want to be taking a lot of natural things with for my breakfast, and also got the normal potatoes. So these are the things I got. I don't need much because I already have food in the house, so I wanted to restock on the few things that I really needed. So those are the ones that I did get, and I'm going to make dinner. I'm going to make ugali and some matumbo, the matumbo that I did make. I'm going to mix that with some liver and also make the sukuma wiki on the side. With matumbo, I'll just infuse garam masala alone in the oil mixed with some onions. That is the only spice that I'm going to use, and I'll be warming the sukuma wiki. If you've been here up to this point, thank you so much. If you're a returnee, thank you for always being here. If you're watching me for the first time, thank you so much for being here. Please consider subscribing. It's for free, and thank you for always supporting me.